there's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, reload, flag.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
18, pioneer.
Back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. A disappointing end to that drive, making it...
On the jump. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man on the out route. And after a pickup of... Two. 2nd and a couple. On play action, they'll throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Let's go.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4.
They're going to look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. And they move this way down to the 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's to seeing a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield.
So a victory here for the Commanders.